Welcome to the Kite Java and Blu-Disc Studio tutorial. In this guide I will show you a basic concept and features of the application. First of all, let's open simple demo project that you can download from our website. Project has a main menu, pop-up menu and movie. In the main menu there are three screens that we call the menus: root menu, settings menu and chapter menu. The same goes for the pop-up. Let's look at the root main menu. In the properties window, you should specify the background video and audio if necessary. They are the same in all menus. There are three buttons and a small background rectangle. When you select each button, you can see its properties in the properties window. Each button has four states: normal, selected, activated and current. The normal state is visible by default. The selected will be visible when this button is selected. The activated state will be visible when you press enter, and the current state used to highlight the current audio or subtitle track, or the current chapter. It's used in conjunction with this highlight section. Each button state or static object can be one of three types: image, text or rectangle. In this tutorial we will use images only. All images must be 32-bit PNGs with alpha channels. Here you can see the actions. The write and enter actions are already assigned. You can select any line with directional or enter key and assign an action by clicking on the button that appears. If you want to see all actions together, you need an action matrix. Here you can see the actions, animations and sounds of the buttons, the enter animations and actions, and the remote control actions. In the sound settings menu you can see the same graphics as in the root menu, but now its buttons became the static images. And here we can see the current state with highlight. The most necessary thing on the disc is the main movie. It must be prepared in appropriate format with sound and subtitles. There are three basic things required for each movie. First of all, add video and audio streams. Secondly, add the end action, what to do after movie stops playing. The third, specify the pop-up menu if it's necessary and exists. And one more important thing, assign an action for the first play, what should start playing after the disc has been inserted. Now let's run a simulation to see how our menu looks like. As you can see, the simulation shows only the menu graphics. There is no any video in the simulation. The end key executes an end action and F5 is used to open a pop-up menu. If you start the disc, you can see that the graphics of the menu appears before the video on some players. This is due to the fact that the video starts asynchronously. To avoid the appearance of graphics before the video, we recommend using an intro video for the menu. Here you can see an additional video that is used as an intro. This video does not have an end action because it's used inside the menu. During the compilation process, this intro video will be added to the main menu playlist. To specify the place in which the menu should appear, you must add a chapter. Thus, the menu will appear at this moment. This intro movie should be specified in the intro movie property of the main menu. Now let's look at another useful feature, animation. Each menu has up to 10 enter animations. When you add the first animation, a second pair of lines will appear. To add or change an animation, select the desired line and click the button. There are three types of animation, and you can animate all objects or a group of objects. To animate a group, you should add objects to the appropriate group. As you can see, all the states of the object will be added to the animation group. In this example, we are using animation group number 1. There is another important thing concerning the animation. To achieve different effects, sometimes you need to use a separate menu page for animation. In this case, you can create a static copy of the page, specify the appropriate anti-animation, and assign the action to be performed after the animation ends. In most cases, this is jump menu or play movie actions. Therefore, in this example, we will go to the main menu after the animation finished. And in comparison with the previous example, we removed the intro movie from the main menu and assigned it to our menu with an end animation. So let's look at our animation in the menu simulation. In the previous project, we navigated to the scene menu using the jump pop-up command. To use end animation, we shall use jump through the end animation. Now let's look at the more complex menu. In this menu we use switch, a conditional container. Let's look at it in the action matrix. Here you can select the base of the condition, where, and value. And here you should specify an action that must execute if the condition is true. You can use double-click to load values from the list if you want to change them or use them as a template for a new conditional action. Exclusive means that only one action will be executed. Otherwise, all actions with the true conditions will be performed. The current movie means that the condition will be checked only if it relates to the current movie. Another type of actions is multi-action. It is similar to switch but without a condition. Just a list of actions that should be performed together.